Channel 2 Action News has uncovered court records showing a man accused of murdering his girlfriend this morning had made similar threats to another woman just months ago. Police say that the suspect shot 29-year-old Shaquila Sample at a house on Prospect Church Road in Gwinnett County. Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Tony Thomas live at the Gwinnett County Jail with one question Sample's family is asking.
And Justin, that question is simply why? This is the protective order taken out against Ray Evans last year. His former landlord took this out, alleging that he had made severe threats to her, and they sound eerily similar to what police say played out this morning. The bottom line, Evans' 29-year-old girlfriend is dead, and he's now inside this jail, charged with her murder.
She was my baby sister.
Cleo Sample is still reeling after learning his little sister Shaquila was murdered early Monday morning.
She was the kindest, most sweetest person you would ever know. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's perfect, but she always made you smile and always cared.
Gwinnett County Police confirmed Sample and 31-year-old Ray Evans came to this Prospect Church Road house Sunday night. Within hours, she was shot in the head. Her boyfriend of just a few weeks, gone. Detectives say there was at least one other person in the house at the time.
There was witnesses at the scene that detectives are interviewing as well.
I told her, don't let that kindness fool you. He's a snake, but you know, they gotta learn the hard way, and I'm sorry. But maybe I should have told her to stay away. Maybe I could have did more.
Court records I found show Evans spent several days in jail for terroristic threats last year after threatening to shoot his former landlord. She told me by phone he became increasingly violent, and it took several officers to get him out of her house. For Cleo and his family, there's some comfort knowing Evans is behind bars again.
I feel better, but you know, justice is served. Can't complain, but still, why my sister?
And jail records show Evans was booked here into the Gwinnett County Jail in under 2 hours ago. Live in Gwinnett County, Tony Thomas, Channel 2 Action News.
Today is Tuesday, September 21st. The year is 2021. That news report you just saw was a very interesting report of a young woman, 29 years of age, who unfortunately was shot and killed by her 31-year-old boyfriend. I've seen these incidents happen so frequently over the past few years, at least maybe once or twice a week, where a black woman is killed by her husband or boyfriend or significant other, or shot or murder-suicide. It happens so frequently now that I have to ask this question, because I see this happen so frequently to my black sisters who I happen to love and care about. Black women, are they making bad decisions about the men that they're choosing to have relationships with? Is this what's happening? How could so many black women end up dying at the hands of a man that they met just a few months ago, or they started dating, and did they not realize this man had some mental health issues or was violent? Did he have a gun? Do black women choosing these violent sociopaths? I'm just trying to understand it, because I'm seeing this over and over and over, and there's always the black woman being killed at the hands of a black man, and it's happening so frequently. You all have got to see these reports. It happens everywhere. It's not just Atlanta, but it's happening everywhere. These black men, they start dating these women. They don't even know them a long period of time, and they end up killing these women, or committing suicide themselves. And it happens so frequently. I'm trying to figure out, well, what is the deciding factor that these women choose these men? That guy wasn't a bad-looking guy you saw in that news report. He's only 31 years of age. Was he working? They didn't go into the details of that, and they said they met over some app over the internet. And she wasn't a bad-looking woman, so she met some fool over the internet, and they started having some type of, who knows, relationship. But just that quickly it went south, that it ended so bad, so fast, that he felt that he had to kill her. Was this man crazy to begin with? Are black women drawn to these violent sociopaths? And see, I'm getting to think black women are making some very bad decisions in the men that they're choosing to lay up with. And it's showing, ended up within them losing their lives behind us. Because I don't understand why this man, what was the point of him? He didn't even know her that well. They only known each other a couple of months. And that's what I don't understand. Well, they only knew each other a couple of months, so why would he go that far? But again, I've seen this happen over and over and over again here in Atlanta and various other cities. And we can't just ignore it because we don't like the way it sounds. Black men killing black women. It's happening a lot, to the point that it's starting to get like, okay, something's not right here. Why all these black men? And we know, of course, I can hear y'all sitting over there now. You know, all the white people do this too. Yeah, we know white folks do it too. But right now, y'all, we can talk about what white folks do all day long, but they're not killing their wives and girlfriends at the rate the black men are killing their wives and girlfriends. This is starting to get ridiculous. And as a black woman, y'all need to be very careful before you end up the next victim of an angry black man. It's sad. I mean, y'all, I'd rather see my sisters date outside the race and to continue to put their lives at risk dating these black men who don't have any problem at all, with killing them for no reason. You just have to wonder what goes on through people's minds and head that this is acceptable behavior. But again, are black women choosing these men? Do they know that these men have guns? Are they fine with them having guns in their presence? Do they know these men go off at the drop of a dime? Do they know they have no type of control over their anger? That these men don't have no way to resolve conflict resolution? If you were the man, he constantly got to have a gun with him, he yelling and going off about the little shit, and you continue to stay there, do you realize that you're putting yourself in harm's way because you might be the next person he's going off on, and you might be the person he shoots next? So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why these black men, these women in particular, are choosing these black men. You know, where are the good guys at? I know they exist, but I think black women are making some really bad decisions. Who they decide to bring home to their homes or into their lives, and it's ended up. I have seen this happen so frequently, y'all. I sit back in shock. I've seen this happen over and over and over. And I'm sitting here trying to find the news report because I wanted to read some of it. I can't locate it. I just had it. Let me see if I can find it here on my laptop. I see it, but it's not allowing me to, let's see. Metro man accused of murdering girlfriend and a history of threats. Let me just see if I can pull it up that way. Let's see. It makes you wonder, though, what's going on with people, these guys, these women who choose these men. How did they end up with this person? How did they end up with this man who, in many instances, has a record a mile long, accused of all kinds of stuff? It makes you wonder, how did they end up with this person? I pity murder suspect. I got a whole lot of murder suspects in Atlanta. Well, here it is. Let's see if I can. So the Metro man accused of killing his girlfriend had a history of threats, violence, and court records show. The way this thing is taking me, we'll see. And she was very pretty. Shakia Sample was shot dead inside a home about 4:30 a.m. Ray Charles Evans, 31, funny part of that, I once knew a guy named Ray Charles Evans out of Chicago. Ray Charles Evans, 31, was arrested by police and SWAT team a short time later. Police say that Sample and Evans, who had been dating just a few weeks, they were just dating a few weeks. They went to the Prospect home on Sunday evening. Within a few hours, she was dead. It just makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. They said she was the kindest, sweetest person you'll ever know, but no one is perfect, but she always made you smile and cared. Cleo Sample said he always had concerns about his sister's new boyfriend. I said, don't let the kindness fool you, he's a snake. But they got to learn the hard way. Maybe I should have told her to stay away. I mean, she met him over the damn internet. Which, I mean, y'all know y'all love some internet dating. I don't. I would never do that shit. We can't meet at Kroger, the gym, the car wash, your financial planner's office. Yeah, how was your financial planning session? I heard you all discussing millions of dollars. That's great. You've been saving a lot of money. That's good. My name is Walter. That's what we need these folks at. The financial planner office sitting there listening, but the fuck you think, oh shit, he got a couple $1 million in that damn bank account. But y'all be choosing these broke ass niggas, they ain't got shit but a gun that they're gonna use to kill your ass. Make it make sense. I don't know. What was she doing? But they choose these men. And y'all, I've seen this has happened. I'm thinking at least for the past few weeks, maybe about once or twice a week. Then last night, some other guy went over there and shot his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend, and he got shot. People don't know how to leave relationships peacefully. If you don't like, it's just kind of like, you need to work it out. All right, see you later. Nah, they want revenge. Some of these, are these women serial daters? Is the men? Is the women? What is going on here? But I know it's the men. I know these women have some issues too because they chose these men. So there's two parts to this: the woman who she chose, and the nigga that she happened to, the ignorant nigga that she happened to be laying up with. But you women better start making some wise decisions. Y'all need to be very careful. Y'all better start thinking about who you in love with, and who you bringing home, and who you trying to date. Start asking questions, and these guys get jealous and angry and. How does it enter your head to grab a gun and start to shoot somebody? But it happens so frequently, it's like, okay. Black women, y'all are an endangered species fucking around with these crazy niggas. Y'all better wake up. You better get your Jamaican, if you want somebody black, get your African straight out of Africa that just got here on the boat. But all these other crazy niggas in the land, in the U.S. side of it, y'all better be careful. I keep seeing this is happening frequently in our community. And we cannot ignore this because we don't like the way it sounds, or we don't want to hear it, or we refuse to believe it. But these black men are killing black women on a daily basis. And all they're going to get is prison sentence for a few years and maybe sent back home. And you're dead. Because the nigga you met on Jumble or B or whatever these sites are, she didn't even know him a few months. And if you just met somebody a few months ago, should you be bringing that person into your home that you just met a few months ago? Shouldn't y'all be meeting at Starbucks? Starbucks is closed at 4:30 a.m. If you're dating somebody and you meet somebody off the internet and you try to get to know them, y'all rush too fast. I had a friend, every time he meet a woman, he hurry up and haul her ass into his house. It's like, what in the hell are you doing? You just met this crazy woman just a few weeks ago. And already she moving in. You that desperate to bring some woman into your life, and then it never works out. It never works out. So I used to think gay people move fast, straight people move even faster. Y'all better learn to live alone. Get you a nice rubber plant like this. It won't harm you. It just sits here and watch TV with you. It don't even matter what's on the TV. He ain't gonna play. He ain't playing like. You can watch whatever the hell you want to. Matter of fact, you fall asleep in the middle of the movie. He gonna be sleep any damn way because you already asleep any damn way. Get you a plant. And if you want your dog or cat, go get you one of them. You got to take them out in the middle of the night. I don't want to take this dog out. I don't want to take this plant out in the middle of the night. He just sit right here. In fact, I don't ever have to take them out. I just dust his leaves off sometimes. Get some of this damn dust off of them, clean them up, and put them right back over here on this table. Don't worry about no stabbings, no shootings, none of that mess. Get your plant, a rubber one. Y'all think I'm serious? I think I'm joking, but I'm dead ass serious. This is very concerning that so many black men are making the decision, the relationship didn't work, and now, bitch, I want you dead. And imagine these women after they meet these crazy fools. Oh, they think he's a sweetheart, and he bring you chocolate and cookies, and you know, he's a psychopath. And there's a lot of these psychopaths out there. So it's a whole bunch of these psychopaths. Damn coffee all over the place. Well, I have to begin. They have to do some work to my apartment. They're going to move all this stuff that I'm sitting on in the garage while they redo these floors in here. So I need to prepare for them to put all this stuff down into the garage. And God knows it's in 2 weeks that they're going to be working on this floor. What happens is we have some moisture that's coming in under the hardwood floors in here, which is causing the floors to buckle. And they're going to rip all this stuff out and redo it. They're doing all these units. They're having a similar problem in all of them. They still haven't found out where the moisture's coming in at. I don't know. I think I might be moving to a high rise. I like living here. I like the convenience. I like the privacy. I like being, it's quiet over here, but I might want a better view. I'm seriously thinking about moving to a high rise downtown Atlanta or Midtown. But we'll see. Let's see what happens over here. My lease ain't up just yet. But anyway, let me get up off of here, but I would love to hear you all's thoughts and opinions. Why are so many black men making this decision to harm these women and kill them in such a way? You can find, at least it's happening in all major cities about 2 to 3 times a day all across the United States. These men have made a decision to kill these women. I mean, just in violent ways. Doesn't matter if the man's educated or working or background. It's starting to just not make sense. These men don't have a problem with killing these women and either killing themselves or spending the rest of their lives behind bars over nothing as far as I'm concerned. So you women need to start making some better decisions. Y'all need to start vetting these crazy niggas before you bring them into your home and into your life. You need to spend many months getting to know this person. Months. And don't ignore the red signs. If that fool is crazy, you leave his ass alone. And don't bring him into your home because you don't know what you bringing into your house. So don't do that. Don't bring him into your house just yet. Get to know him first. I definitely would be going someplace at some 4:30 in the morning with some psychopath. He'd probably get drunk. I mean, how can it go from a great relationship to him shooting her dead at 4:30 in the morning? And they had to bring a SWAT team with this man drunk. Was he on drugs? Possibly. All of the above. And he was a psychopath. And clearly he had done this with some other woman, his landlord. Which, and here's another thing that just concerns me about black people. We tend to go by physical appearance, whether it's a man or a woman. We don't go by mental health appearance. When Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they really are, believe them the first time, what she's speaking about is a person's behavior. And when you see bad behavior that you don't like and you recognize it the first time, you might want to make the decision, okay, won't be a second time. But we seem to choose people based off of physical appearance, what they look like, and it's not working out in our favor. It's not working out for us because we still got so many people who are here, running around here with all types of issues. So, these are just my thoughts and opinions. you might want to spend a little less time considering looking at what's in their pants or what's in their bra and figuring out what's in their brain. Especially before you begin bringing these folks into your life and procreate, having children. And y'all, I'm just listening to these horror stories, all my friends going through these divorces, and I'm like, what in the world? Who was this person that you married? You didn't understand who they were? You didn't really get to know the person? What was the rush? And then there's a disaster. Everybody's fighting back and forth in court and all this stuff. I didn't know black folks went through all this drama. But they do, on a regular basis. They can't have a peaceful divorce. There's all types of hell breaking loose in between. There's something going on really bad between our brothers and sisters in these relationships, gay and straight. I can tell you some stories about the 25 years I went through. But anyway, today it is Tuesday, September 21st. The year is 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed some of today's video. Sorry about not the producer doing as many videos. I was so busy doing a lot of other stuff around here, but as things begin to slow down over here, especially as they get these floors fixed, I think we might be able to, I might be able to begin the process of bringing these videos, producing these videos more frequently. Anyway, let me get about this. I got stuff I need to clean up in here before they come in here and move all my stuff in the garage. I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of your day. Today is Tuesday, September 21st, year 2021, and I'm out of here.